Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you all are fine. I'm your English teacher, and please open your English books. Dear students, this is our second class for the same lesson, and we will continue reading the second part of our first lesson today. I will remind you our last lesson in few sentences, and you will recall it in your mind, right? So, we read about a meeting of a girl, Dorothy, with a scarecrow, right? Dorothy was going on her way to Emerald City with her pet Tutu, and there she met a scarecrow. And what was the strange thing about that meeting? Do you remember something? The strange thing was that Scarecrow was talking, yawning, and stretching like human beings. Isn't it strange? Yes, it is. So let's read from here onwards and see what happened next in their conversation. Ready? Please keep your pencils in your hands to underline the hard words and put your fingers from where I am starting reading now. I'm going to ask the Great Oz to send me back home to Kansas. Underline Great Oz and underline Kansas. Who is Great Oz? Students, Great Oz must be some character who would be having some magical powers, right? And Kansas is the largest city of United States. Where is the Emerald City? Said the Scarecrow. And who is Oz? Why, don't you know? She replied in surprise. No, indeed, I don't know anything. You see, I'm stuffed with straw, so I have no brains at all, he answered sadly. Why he didn't know anything? Because he was not having brain. So, he was unaware about everything. Do you think, he asked, if I go to the Emerald City with you, that Oz would give me some brains? Students, please underline these two lines. We will talk, inshallah, at the end of lesson about these two lines. They are important. What Scarecrow is asking to Dorothy, that would you please request to Great Oz that he would give me some brains? I don't know, she replied. Come to the Emerald City with me and Tutu. You can ask the Great Oz for a brain. You see what kind of different thrust of Scarecrow about having brain, you see. You should try. What if he doesn't give me one? Now he is worrying about it, that what will happen if I will travel so long to meet the Great Oz and he won't give me the brain? Then what will happen? You should try anyway, said Dorothy. You have nothing to lose. She said that it doesn't matter to try something. That is true, said the Scarecrow. You see, I don't mind my legs and arms and body being stuffed because I can't get hurt. If anyone treads, underline the word treads. Treads mean to walk. On my toes or sticks a pin into me, it doesn't matter because I can't feel it. Why can't he feel it? Because he is stuffed with straw. He is not human. He is not having feelings like human beings. So, he is telling about his feelings and about his deprivation to Dorothy. Dorothy listened carefully and nodded. She was amazed to see a scarecrow walking and talking, as we all are still amazed about it. But I don't want people to call me a fool. And if my head stays stuffed with straw instead of with brains as yours is, how am I ever to know anything? Who is saying all that? Scarecrow is saying all that. He is having strong feeling of having some brain like human beings. I understand how you feel. Who is saying that? Dorothy is saying that. Said the little girl, who was truly sorry for him. If you will come with me, I'll ask Oz to do all he can for you. Thank you, he answered gratefully. Dorothy, Tutu, and the Scarecrow walked to the fence. They climbed over it and started walking along the yellow brick road towards the Emerald City, where the great Oz was expected to see them in Emerald City. Tutu sniffed, underline the word sniffed, to smell around the straw man. He growled, underline growled, growl means snarling a dog with little anger, as if he suspected there might be a nest of rats in the straw. He was behaving in an unfriendly way because he didn't know the Scarecrow. Don't mind Tutu, said Dorothy to her new friend. Never bite. He never bites. Oh, I'm not afraid, replied the Scarecrow. He can't hurt the straw. You see, Scarecrow is telling again and again about being inhuman. He's telling that I'm not afraid because he can't. That dog can't hurt me. Tutu, be nice, said Dorothy to her dog and bent down to pat him. Then she picked up her basket and they began walking again. Do let me carry that basket for you. I shall not mind it. Who said this? Scarecrow is saying that. Can you see in the picture? Who is carrying the basket of Dorothy? Scarecrow is carrying the basket of Dorothy. For I can't get tired, said the Scarecrow. I will tell you a secret, he continued as he walked along. You see how kind figure is that Scarecrow. He is kind and sympathetic now that he is helping her. There is only one thing in the world I am afraid of. And what is that? Asked Dorothy. Is it the farmer who made you? No, answered the Scarecrow. It's a lighted match. Why a lighted match? Because it can burn the Scarecrow inside material, which is stuffed with stalks. So, we have finished our lesson and I will explain you about it in my second video.